Oh no, Wither. I've seen Wither before. He's not good, but he's can hold his own.
Oh, cool.
No one
I'll get
else.
to play my Clarion some more.
Here's RE-L or 1 or I or something.
Rio.
Yeah. He was killing
he was
people.
quite good in the other one. Yeah. I remember to record this one.
Well, if Bob, if you didn't watch yesterday's videos yet, by the time you get a chance to watch my videos, Ian, you're gonna have like a couple of days worth to watch.
Well, no, I watched most of your yesterday's videos, but yeah, your yesterday videos were hard because you was on all day yesterday.
Yeah.
You had your night 18th videos where you did loads of hutball and a few things, and then you went on again on the 18th and did more videos, and it was very hard to distinguish once you got over a certain amount of time which ones were old and which ones were new.
I'm sorry.
No,
That's
it's
why
okay.
I try to upload them all at once.
Yeah, you did one about that guy's walker mount that looked like a big
Oh, wasn't
robot.
that thing cool?
Yeah. Oh, it's a bloody gun on it. If you could use that gun,
I
it'd be
know!
brilliant. But I was using that as your halfway marker, saying everything before that I've seen and everything after that I haven't seen. Now I have. So I was trying to use that as the split between what I watched at work and what I watched at home on my tablet.
Oh, that's too funny.
But yeah, that's a stonking bit of kit. Oh, there's Rio doing his thing again.
I'm just hanging back. I don't know. I get anxious not knowing how these are gonna go. And I know better than to try to control the first engagement. Oh wait, we have a who's Oh, those we don't have a gunship. Those are just our turrets, I think.
Stenia, was it you that was saying you was playing on your laptop
Yeah.
and it was getting hot and getting a thermal
No,
cooling
that was
plate?
No, that's Kieran.
That was
But
someone
I'm playing on my
else,
laptop too.
If you
Yeah. Huh?
being that I work helping maintain laptops, if you do ever find your laptop's getting hot, the best thing to do is go and get yourself a can of compressed air, turn it upside down, unscrew the bottom of it, put your finger on the fan and just clean out the dust
Oh
that
yeah.
will sit in your fan, because most people put their laptop on the lap,
Yeah.
which you shouldn't really do, or put it on their bed or on a material surface that suffocates it,
Yeah.
and the amount of dust that it sucks up is unreal.
That's funny. I didn't think about that. I'll tell Carrie tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
I always say, people at work, they bring it in and I look at them and they see it covered, I say, if I shoved a cloth down your throat and blocked off your airway, how fast do you think you would pass out?
Okay.
Exactly. I say it at work, I say exactly the same with your laptop. If you block off the fan by resting it on your duvet on your bed, and you wonder why your laptop turns off after about 5 minutes. Oh, I didn't think of it that way. Well, try to. It's a machine.
Oh,
Be nice
it goes
to it.
back to critical thinking.
Yeah.
Rational thought. It doesn't happen anymore.
No, the book didn't say that's what you've got to do, so how are they supposed to know?
That's right. They didn't teach me that in school, therefore that's it. That's the end of my thought process.
See, I have a couple of little apps on mine that tell me how hard my hard drive's working and how much RAM I use and how fast my motherboard and processor are. Oh, sorry, how hot my motherboard and processor are. So I've learned from experience that you've got to keep these things cool to get them running at their best. And if they get too hot, you can lose 10 frames a second just through heat.
I know.
As everything's struggling to work at its best,
Well, it knows it's smart enough that it knows it needs to slow down.
yeah, it will tether itself, or
Yeah, it's trying to save itself.
yeah,
Like it's alive, sort of. I mean, it's self-preservation.
yeah.
Now, granted, they programmed it to try to save us from ourselves,
Yeah.
but the end result is actually that it's saving it from you.
And Windows 8 is very good at that. Windows 7 and Vista is not great, but Windows 8 is brilliant at trying to take care of itself. To the point of it will lock you out of the computer if it thinks you're incompetent.
Yeah, and in Vista you can run that thing into the
Oh,
ground.
you can burn the chip out. I've seen chips melted to motherboards.
Yeah.
And you're like, how on earth have you done this? I thought I'd plug this in and overclock it, and I thought I'd put it on my laptop.
Yeah,
and block
overclocking your laptop.
yeah,
Yes.
and block the fan off.
Great.
Yes.
There's no
yes.
consequences for that.
No. The amount of fans I've had to put into my base unit so I can overclock it and things like that, and sit down and work out airflow routes so my air circles around the inside of my base unit and then gets extracted out again, not just everything sucking in.
We got to bring your computer to like the wind tunnel so you can put the coloring in it so you can watch the airflow. That would be so cool. Do you know what I'm talking?
Yeah, I know.
They put
Put the dye in it so they can see where the dye.
They put the dye in the wind, and then you can watch it. And then you time lapse it. It looks freaking sick. It's one of the coolest effects.
But it's just one of the things. I got 5 fans on my base unit, but if you have them all sucking in and nothing exhausting, then all you're doing is you're sucking air. You're not getting the hot air out of the unit again.
Right, and you have to bring in cool air.
You need a couple of fans sucking in cool air and a couple of fans bringing out the hot air. And ideally, don't have an exhaust and an input next to each other. You have them on different sides of the computer.
Right, and like with mine, I didn't realize I could kind of hear how hot it was getting, but I didn't realize it. And I went and checked, and it was not to spontaneous combustion, but it was getting the curtains.
Hot enough.
Yeah, and thankfully I have thermal curtains, so it's not like I had to worry about it, but it's still not a good situation.
No, it's never a good position to be in.
So I brought it away from the wall, and it's much happier now.
Yes, a couple of inches all around it just so it can breathe.
Yeah. And I had a couple, but it wasn't dissipating. It was collecting. Shame on me.
And another thing to remember, if you're going to use a can of compressed air on your fans, especially on your CPU cooling fan, put your finger on it or put a bit of plastic in the fan blades to stop them spinning so you don't over-rotate them. Because if you spray a can of compressed air at a fan, you'll over-rotate it and bugger the bearings in it.
Yeah, and I probably did that a long time ago. But what I do is I use the straw.
Yes, well, I've got 2 straws, so I have 1 straw on the can of air which I direct it with, and 1 from an old can which I put into the blades of the fan to stop it spinning around, so when I spray it actually cleans it out, not just spins the fan around at 10,000 RPM.
Well, so what I do is I don't blow it on the fan at all, so the fan's not really getting any work out. I mean, it spins a little bit, but you're right, though. I should...
Especially your heatsink or your underneath the fan on your CPU, that really collects dust quickly in between those blades. That's what I'm forever cleaning out on mine.
Well, with me, for whatever reason, it's the power supply. The power supply is like a friggin' vacuum cleaner.
See, I don't have too much worry with that, but most of mine's my Arctic cooler on my CPU that I get worried about. Because that's the most important thing. If that burns out, that's a whole new chip, and that ruins my computer. Power supplies I can pick up quite cheaply.
Hey, we still have 5 minutes left of this match. Is your repair set to missiles?
No.
Damn it.
I have, I don't use missiles
I know
repair on my thing. Well, I use missiles on the ship, but my ammunition mission crate extended by 50% through an unlock rather than anything else. So I have 17 missiles in this ship, so I don't really need to replen them.
The problem is you have matches like this for whatever reason we're not dying. Like, nobody's even tried to shoot me.
No, I've had a couple of shots at me, and then they've sort of flown away.
Yeah, same.
So they're kind of just being
I think
silly.
they've accepted the fact that they're going to die.
And our team keeps self-destructing, which I think is how they're getting those.
Yeah, are the only 2 kills that they have self-destructs?
I think so,
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
because we
That's
just
kind
had
of a
someone
bummer.
self-destructing in a second. No, never mind. That one was a kill.
Oh, yeah.
And then he self-destructed. He killed one of our team and then he
He's
died in shock.
No, it's because his cat was walking on the keyboard and then immediately got distracted and lost interest. And
Yeah, the cat got the kill.
the cat.
Oh.
Oh, holy crap! Somebody's trying to attack me. What is this?
We don't want to turn it around right now. Turn the whole game around.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that could be it. We just lost our momentum. Well, it's because I'm out of missiles. Whoa!
Well, do what everyone else does.
No, so I'm not friggin'. Where the hell am I?
You're caught in the middle of that jungle gym. I've just
I
flown
am.
through it. You are.
I am, son of a bitch. They need to. It's probably because I have my shadows turned off. But what would really help is if they put shadows in there, so you could actually tell whether it's a flat space or if there's room.
Yeah. See, I don't run with shadow. I have my shadow set to low.
Yeah, you have to. Those things
such
kill you.
a big difference in PvP.
Oh yeah. And the station, everything's casting 5 different shadows.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotcha that time. Didn't dodge that one, did you?
Oh man, you jerkwad.
Was that me taking your kill again?
Yeah, I had my interdictor and my virus on him and everything.
Then try shooting him. It generally works a bit better.
Well, that was my next step. But I have to get my virus and my interdictor on him, otherwise they fly away.
Well, I certainly love how the bombers are a lot stronger than others.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like twice the hit points and
Yeah.
almost twice the hit points and shields.
Yeah, say shields is generally up in the 1900s, 2000s, and same as hit points.
But they are really slow.
Oh yes, they are really slow, really cumbersome, and you're restricted on what ordnance you can use on it.
Yeah. But if you're playing with a group, there's no
Oh,
better ship.
there's nothing better. I say the one I play, the War Carrier, only has 1700 hit points and shields. But the fact that I can move all my engine power to shields, and I can regen my shields and drop a heal drone is irrelevant. I don't need to have large shields.
And you don't need to move around a lot, really.
No. I can just keep repairing myself and repairing myself. You ain't running nowhere, mate. Oh, there you go.
Well, Fleet Lieutenant.
Oh, nice. Good. Well done.
Yeah.
Mac just played. I guess that's my 50th game.
Holy crap. Time flies.
Across my legacy. Oh my gosh.
You don't want to know what ours is.
Yeah, it's not worth asking. Yeah.
It's not a fair comparison.
Yes. 12 assists. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a bad game. Nicking all Lancer's kills.
I know. Well, it's not bad for only having one set of missiles the entire game.
But I prefer it doing